Chris, what are those? I guess I have one too. What are those wires? They look like wires or something coming out of your ears. What are those?
An ancient
I'm so
technology.
unfamiliar with this technology.
Chris hasn't had the courage to free himself.
No, only 90s kids will remember.
Only 2015 kids will remember these. Yep, just haven't had that courage, man.
Old-fashioned wires. It's like a string with the cups.
Yep.
Like,
That's basically what it is. I mean, Apple just ancient technology. 30 years of ancient technology, they said. But
you gotta be courageous. That's what you need. You need courage.
All right, so if you didn't watch the Apple event yesterday, we are, of course, talking about the new iPhone 7 and the lack of a headphone jack, which everyone knew was coming. And it was confirmed. And it was worse than anyone could have ever expected, I think. Because it was just like, all right, they're going to get rid of the headphone jack. We accept that. What are they going to replace it with? What's going to be better? You know, why are we getting rid of it? And they didn't really answer that question that well.
They did the same thing they did with the MacBook. Like, they changed the port, USB Type-C, that's great. But now you can't charge and do other things at the same time.
It's like...
And everybody complained about it. And they were like, everyone complained about it so much, so they must love it. Let's do it with the iPhone 7.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like,
well, their reasoning is like, well, in a year or two or 6 months even, no one will care anymore. It is not that people stop caring; it's that people stop complaining as much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
people still hate it.
Yeah, people still hate it.
It's a design flaw. That's what it is. But like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, they just throw the middle finger up to like everybody. They're fans.
Here's my problem. Like, I understand why they have to make the changes. Okay, great. People need 2 ports on their phones.
Yep.
Yeah, at least do double lightning maybe or something. I mean, I don't know. It's just because I mean they still have a lightning port in there. And I guess the reason for getting rid of the aux cable is because it's old technology, analog.
But it's better technology. Like everyone who's used the new headphones with the lightning has said it doesn't sound any different or any better. It's exactly the same.
Yeah. It makes no sense. I mean, I guess it makes sense to Apple, and they want to sell, accessories, and they make, really big profits off of accessories. So maybe that's why they're doing it. They're hoping they're cash in on the...
I saw earlier today you can buy an accessory so that you can charge and listen to music at the same time.
There you go. There you go.
And of course, the accessory included that is an adapter. I mean, you don't have to buy that, but it is another accessory. You'll lose that, and then you'll have to buy a new one.
It's just weird that how people always like begrudgingly, they don't like what Apple's doing, but they still have their dedicated fans and the people that will just use it, and they're just kind of like, this sucks. Everyone agrees, and it's like, well, then why are you buying it? And it's like,
it's lock-in.
Yep.
It really is. I mean, like they're creating all these new standards, and that all that does is lock people in.
Very interesting. We kind of seen Apple do this for, that's like the entire history. They were like the first to kind of push forward all these different new technologies, fingerprint sensor on smartphones, and like wireless, like Wi-Fi, like the whole airport thing that they had going on. They were trying to simplify it and make that real easy back in the day. It just sucks. It just sucks when, I don't know, like the aux cable is just, I feel like it's just really not ready to die yet. We're, as Android users, we're already kind of getting used to like USB Type-C and having to transition all of our old cables and stuff to USB Type-C and possibly make them explode. But I just feel like the aux cable, like there really was no good reason to get rid of it, or it's just, I don't know. They could have maybe at least introduced these little earbuds first, AirBuddies,
right?
And then the next generation one, like whatever iPhone comes out, where it's just so. It's got curved displays and disco lights. Maybe that one, get rid of the aux cable or aux port or whatever. And it's just weird. It's weird and kind of.
Yeah, I think the USB Type-C thing is a good example because that's somewhere where it's switching to a new standard and you can see the benefits. Like, okay, this is better. There's going to be this short little time where, you have to wonder if your old cords can be used and stuff like that. But it's replaced with something better. Apple didn't replace the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack with anything better. They just removed it.
Just see ya.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the IR blaster. That's where, that's like a feature we're starting to see kind of go the way of the dinosaur, and it kind of sucks because it's kind of useful when you do have it. But the aux cable is way more important. I think everyone uses headphones on their smartphone, so it's crazy. It's really, really nuts.
It's very sad to see a universal thing. Like, you could go into a gas station and buy $5 headphones, and they're going to work on your iPhone or your Android phone or whatever phone. And now we're going to have to see headphones with works with iPhone stickers on them because they're Lightning headphones. It's like, now we have these two different types of headphones in the world that was completely unnecessary to create.